look better, nigga, you dying inside. And you ain't gonna say it to no real one. You ain't gonna say it to no real one. Niggas with cheese don't like rats. And niggas with money ain't hating. You broken dying inside. But you, hey, karma's real, and you gonna get what you looking for, bro. I promise. Another thing, y'all, as a community, as a race, as a culture, we gotta get rid of these type people. And all these little blog sites that's looking for a quick hit or a story and running to these lame people, running to these people that ain't got nothing going on in life and putting the camera in front of them and letting them spread these bullshit ass messages. You know what I'm saying? And letting them spread this hate to the youngers and to the generation that's coming behind us, setting the wrong examples. They that thirsty for a story that they just put these cameras in front of anybody and letting them say dumb shit. It's like the blind leading the blind now. But we as a culture, we as a race, we got to get rid of these people. We got to get these people out of our community. Because that ain't real. You help on the other side. We know that. You help on the other side. We know that. You help on the other side. We know that. Rachel did deserve that job. No, Rachel did deserve that job. It's just plain and simple. I talked to Rachel, and I know a lot of things she was saying out of frustration because ESPN put her in a bad position, and they even put Maria in a position of trying to give Maria a sympathy job. The position of trying to give Maria a sympathy job. The position of trying to give Maria a sympathy job. The position of trying to give Maria a sympathy job. So ESPN tried to make themselves look good by taking the job from Rachel that she had already had, that they'd already told her she had, that she deserved, and give it to Maria just to make themselves look good. By taking the job from Rachel that she had already had, that they'd already told her she had, that she deserved, and give it to Maria just to make themselves look good. I am the face for equality. I am the face for equality. I told y'all I'm gonna make y'all hate me. I told y'all I'm gonna make y'all hate me. I told y'all I'm gonna make y'all hate me. To make themselves look better, nigga, you dying inside. And you ain't gonna say it to no real one. You ain't gonna say it to no real one. Niggas with cheese don't like rats. And niggas with money ain't hating. You broken dying inside. But you, hey, karma's real, and you gonna get what you looking for, bro. I promise. Another thing, y'all, as a community, as a race, as a culture, we gotta get rid of these type people. And all these little blog sites that's looking for a quick hit or a story and running to these lame people, running to these people that ain't got nothing going on in life and putting the camera in front of them and letting them spread these bullshit ass messages. You know what I'm saying? And letting them spread this hate to the youngers and to the generation that's coming behind us, setting the wrong examples. They that thirsty for a story that they just put these cameras in front of anybody and letting them say dumb shit. As a race, we got to get rid of these people. We got to get these people out of our community because that ain't real. We as a race, we got to get rid of these people. We got to get these people out of our community because that ain't real. We as a race, we got to get rid of these people. We got to get these people out of our community because that ain't real.
Once again, Stephen Jackson talking about himself. The same thing that you hate will be the same thing you consume. I'm never going to say Stephen Jackson has never made any good points in his life or his career. He has said some things that made sense. That was correct. The devil has said some things that were correct. Right? Anybody can be right about something. That don't mean that they are right. If that makes sense to you. When you do things that's positive, sometimes you create a negative by doing something positive. When you do something and put positive energy in the world, negative energy is created somewhere else. And you might not even see it or might not even know it's there. But it's there. Because you doing something positive, some negativity is being created somewhere else, some negative energy. It's where you choose to feed into. If you want to turn your attention to the negative, from somebody probably hating something you did that was positive. That could take you down that road. Now, Jack is under a lot of pressure. Now, I can't speak for everybody because he's been getting beat up on his social media platform. And shouts out to Kwame Brown Bus Life. This is the real Cino, man. I've been trying to hit you up too. I need to know exactly where on the P.O. box address. Like, am I just writing the P.O. box? Do I need to make attention to Kwame Brown, attention to somebody else? We got to discuss that. I gave you my contact info. I want to make sure that's the right person on the account that got it. I don't know what happened. I did leave you a message though. So send me a text or on email or DM. Any way you can. Send me a message so I can know, it's really you and this is really me, and we can move on from there and we can go further and we can start sending stuff out the way I want to do it. So well, that's the thing. We made plans. When you make plans, you have to follow them all the way to the core. But it takes time. So when you're talking about doing things for charity, we have another charitable event set up, and I'm meeting with a bunch of people on the 17th. That's in a couple of days, Jack. So, like I told you, you guys just see me sitting still sometimes or driving in the car. You don't know a lot of things are being done and orchestrated and put into place. I'm trying to make this event, and make it personally, but if not, I'll have my support there and they'll have my support fully for the event. But in person, I want to be there for this event. So we'll see. We'll get more details to it as it starts to materialize. Now, here's the thing, and here's the problem that we're having as people. It's a disconnect. And this is mostly with Jack. Jack, everything with you is monetary. You think about money, and it's cool to like money and want money, and you want to be flashy, you want to be having jewels. People don't understand why blacks wear jewels and wear jewelry and why we want to be flashy. Young black people wear jewelry to stand out because they feel this is as far as they're ever going to go in life. The majority of them, they feel like this is it. So I need to have my victory or my bravado. They want to stand out. They want to be like, this is me. I'm standing out. I want to have people look at me and pay attention to me. They never see themselves going out into the world and making that type of impact. They see it in a local neighborhood or area where people see them in their areas or whatever, and they feel like this is it. I'm gonna live like there's no tomorrow. And mostly in their youth, they do that. And when they get older, you see the jewelry kind of fades or go away, and you see more celebrities and rappers wear more jewelry than the people in everyday life. Now, me, I used to be jeweled up like Shaka Zulu. I had a big 40-inch gold chain. I wore through the hood, wore through the projects. Never was robbed. God bless. Not because I'm the toughest dude in the world, just never was. And I wasn't going to give myself the opportunity to be. But I had gold watches, big $ rings. I stood out. Because when you're young, you being flashy and all these different colors, you're making a scene for yourself. But it don't mean anything at the end of the day. And the older you get, the more you realize that there's more to life. So for somebody like Jack, and for him to make these kind of statements that he's making, like people won't say this to him because he's a real one and all that. Rats don't like cheese, but you like people with cheese don't like rats. Well, Jack, you rat it. You see what I'm saying? Everything he says is like an oxymoron. It's like, dude, you rat it on a guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. You're a basketball player, you're a blood, you're a Muslim, what are you to man? It's like you everything. And then you nothing. So it's like, what is it, Jack? If you're gonna be part of the solution or part of the problem. And you seem to be so confused, man. Talking about you working for the other side, but here you are capping for the other side, taking up for Rachel. And I'm using your own words, Jack. Your own words. Talking about karma gonna come back and get y'all. Y'all broke. I may be a lot of things, Jack, but I'm not rich, but I would never say I'm broke. I work too hard to be broke. And I'm quite sure the people who've been watching me for years, Jack, I ain't just pop up. I've been here for years. I don't think any one of them will tell you Sino is broke. They was like, nah, I've seen Sino for years, and I don't think Sino has always had whatever he do, he seemed to can do it on his own terms and time. I don't think he's broke, bro. You see what I'm saying? And me, I'm broke by my standards. Meaning that for me, broke might be different than a lot of people. For other people, I might be like rich to them. But around the people around me and where I live, shoot, I am broke to them. So compared to Steven Jackson, Carcino might be broke. So he might be right. Jack, you might be right. I might be broke because I ain't got jack money. But you are capping Jack. So from what I've been hearing, that capping Jack money looks a little shaky in the light. Things ain't looking too good. So, it is what it is, Jack. But you were the same guy who recently did a video on a basketball court talking about you unstoppable and talking about that's why you love Floyd. I mean, you're one of the most confusing people in the world, because I was told, here's what I was told, Jack, that you said something, it got back to the crew, what you had said, and the fact that you work for Showtime, and the reason why you was at the fight was because of Showtime. You said something crazy on the show, talking out your neck, and Showtime didn't like it. Certain people didn't like it. So when you went live, you did your capping. You did your capping, Jack. Did a whole 180 capping. All right, Cap. Let's hard turn. We're going to do a complete 180 again. Damn, again, Jack? I know y'all think I'm tripping. From the moment I heard it come out of his mouth, I already knew he just effed up. So I just went and got it confirmed. Now, everybody was in Texas. And they was in Texas, Jack, for the for the Nationals, for boxing. So they was in Texas. So I got the information from Texas about what had happened. Now I'm going to speed y'all up to what's going on and what I'm talking about so y'all can understand it. So in case you didn't get here in the beginning of the video, okay, don't forget to subscribe to the page, hit the like button so you don't miss anything. Now I'm going to go back. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back. I'm going to bring you up to date a little bit. Okay? Jack, I'm using Jack's own words to show Jack is confused and he's talking in different parallels. He's all over the place. And he doesn't realize he's talking about himself. When he keeps talking about a person doing this and that's Jack, you're talking about you. We're not even coming at you anymore. Like nobody really is talking about you, Jack. You are talking about you. The person you describe is you. That's it. Nobody's even bothering you. Like you were like yesterday's news. You know, I dropped that anvil on your head. I was done. You know, you keep coming back because you need the attention. How's the ratings of your show now? Once you cross Kwame. Wish you could have walked it back, huh? You thought going back and forth, that's going to make your show popular. But on your show, y'all ain't mentioning Kwame. And the fans, they ain't going to care. Unless you start mentioning Kwame on the show. But y'all trying to act like, oh, we just going to ignore him. And he'll go away. Oh, but he didn't go away. Oh, he's doing your kind of numbers. Even with all your sabotage, he's still doing numbers. And you don't like that. You don't like that one bit. But ain't nothing you could do about it. And there's many other people coming on the platform and, you know, promoting themselves. And he's spreading love to all the other people. He's not trying to be above them. He's not trying to say, I'm better than y'all. You don't have to. Everybody knows he's a man, Jack. He ain't got to portray like he tough for people to think and know he's a man. So your ways and actions and the way you carry yourself as a man, people already know that. They's like, okay, that's a man there. He handles his business. He moves accordingly. That's a man. He do man things. So all I could tell you is this. You're not going to get anywhere, Jack, until you stop being part of the problem. You saying you keep working on yourself and you fixing yourself. That's cool because you got a lot of fixing to do, bro. And that ego, that's got to go, bro. For real. Because you can't fix yourself and keep your ego. It ain't going to work. It's not going to work. You can read that book front to back, but if you ain't going to follow it, then you're not true to it. Okay? There's plenty of people that says they're Christian and they go against everything that's in the book. So, which one do you want to be, Jack? You say that because you're a Muslim, you're held to a higher standard. So, okay, you got to be that standard. Ego got to get checked at the door. Because you say you're doing this for Allah. Allah don't want your ego. You know that. Now, I'm going to show you what I was talking about to prove the oxymoron. Because he goes into two different characters that he forgets what the other one says. He like that guy in Split. Like he's so far into the characters, he don't know which one said it. He be, oh, that wasn't me. No, that was Black Activist Jack that said that. Oh no, I was Blood Jack. the other day when I was talking. So yeah, it's multiple personalities. That's probably what Steven Jackson got. He's probably suffering from multiple personalities for real. Now, let me show you what I'm talking about.
He's still the same Floyd. He in it for the money. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we're going to fall for it again. Now, kudos to Floyd for getting 130
for
million.
sure. Nah, Floyd just one of them niggas like
again, though.
What won't happen?
He won't be able to have an exhibition to make that amount of money again, because I was there. The whole arena was upset, bro. Everybody was saying,
yeah, unless he do an exhibition with somebody like goddamn
a real boxer.
Yeah, I'm in a no-win situation.
That won't happen again, though.
What won't happen?
He won't be able to have an exhibition to make that amount of money again. Everybody hating on Floyd. That's why I respect Floyd so much. Everybody hating on Floyd. That man making $20 million a month. Yeah. Y'all cut it out. People do what they can't be. That's why I respect Floyd so much. Everybody hating on Floyd. That man making $20 million a month. Yeah. Y'all cut it out. People do what they can't be. That's why they hate Floyd. I'm going to continue to get to the money, whether you like it or not.
No, Negro. You was hating on Floyd. You see? What I tell you, your own words is going to be the one that is going to be what do you in. It's what you saying, Jack. None of us is even thinking about you, actually, because you're actually too dumb to be the culprit. To be honest, it's not. It'd be like, it ain't Jack, it's Matty Patty. He's the one that's pulling the strings. Now him, it's a whole different story. Now he's really doing stuff behind the scenes. You just talking. But I understand you need to do that because your popularity of your show. So you need to create that IG buzz, don't you? So you're going to say something on IG every now and then, just come pop your head up and talk about the hate. If you hate them so much, why are you giving them so much energy? Huh? What you giving people? Why are you always talking to the haters in your comment section? You don't never say anything about your followers. You don't ever thank the people that's following you. You always give all your attention and hate to your haters. See, Jack, it's what I just told you. When you put positive energy out there, negative energy is created whether you see it or not. Because what you do and what you see as positive, somebody else might see it as a negative. It's what you choose to focus on. And you bring that aura into your presence, it can darken everything around you. So, I'm not going to educate anybody on all that stuff, but love, peace, and hair grease. Don't forget you can hit any of the 4 videos here. Thank you guys for watching the page. Support the page. I always appreciate the support. And shouts out to Self Talk, HD TV, Ticket TV, Blood Boxing, Jose from Seattle, his page, Boxing Socialist. So many of us. So many of us out here. If I forgot anybody, I am sorry. I even forgot myself. Don't forget to subscribe to my page. Like button. My Cash App is Carcito. You know my Patreon and what's going on over there. So, like I said, love and peace to everybody, man. Just be thankful. Be thankful you still got breath in your lungs. For real. Every day above the ground, just try to make it mean something.